statements. So coming to this, because here we discussed about his ages. So today is he's the age where he started tending the cows. So there is a verse, beautiful verse again in Srimad Bhagavatam 10:15:1. Let me see if still I can share or not. Yeah, I can share now. This is verse 10:15:1, where Sukadeva Goswami mentioning about this today's festival you are observing, Gopashtami. So I'll go directly to translation. Yesterday I spoke on this verse for Bhagavatam, so I'm still fresh with me. Sukadeva Goswami said, when Lord Ram and Lord Krishna, Lord Ram Balram here, and Lord Krishna attained the age of Pauganda, 6 to 10, while living in Vrindavan, the cowherdmen allowed them to take up the task of tending the cows. Engaging thus in the company of their friends, the two boys rendered the land of Vrindavan most auspicious by imprinting upon it the marks of their lotus feet. So in the purport, there is a verse quoted from Padma Purana. It says, the lunar day, the 8th lunar day of the bright fortnight of the month of Kartik is known by authorities as Gopashtami. From that day, Lord Vasudeva served as a cowherd, whereas previously he had tended the cows. So this is the 8th, Ashtami means 8th day, Gopashtami. Go means cows, and Pa means Palana, or who tend, or who takes care of, who maintains in one way, cows. Gopashtami. Gopal means same again, who takes care of cows, Gopal. Govardhan means the place where there's abundance of grass, water, and all for cows' nourishment. Vardhan means like nourishing or improving. So Govardhan means for cows. Goloka means the planet where Krishna stays and where there are majority there are cows. Cows are more than, so that full Goloka planet is cows. And Gokul, Mahavan, where Krishna appeared, is there in scriptures. Long before Krishna appeared, the name is still Gokul. So Gokul means where the residents are primarily, their occupation is tending cows. So we can see cows are very dear to Krishna. He is associated with cows in everywhere, and Krishna's occupation as God, he chose tending cows. Because Krishna is wonderful, and cows are also very wonderful. Cows are very saintly, wonderful beings. And Krishna loves them. So Krishna loves them, so all devotees love them. So anything related to Krishna, we celebrate as festival. Krishna appeared, Krishna first took his turn, and Krishna's any activity we celebrate because we love Krishna, our devotees. So this is the day when Krishna graduated from tending cows to tending cows. When they moved to Vrindavan, like it's in the other purport, it's mentioned that Krishna 3 or 4 months stayed in Gokul, because in Gokul there are a lot of disturbances were there. So first Putana came, then Trunavata came, then Shakatashura came, and then the 2 trees, the Amalarjuna trees, Damodar Lila, they fell down. So all the assembled cowherd men there, they came together and then discussed, because they love Krishna. And then Krishna's safety is in danger, because always these demons are attacking Krishna, because they were sent by Kamsa. And they decided to move away from Gokul to another safer place. They all decided to move to Vrindavan. So that is in another forest in Vrindavan. So they immediately went to the Vrindavan and stayed there. Krishna's age from the period 6 years to 8 months. So when Krishna moved to Vrindavan, Krishna as a child in Gokul, he's child. He's he would go around the Vrindavan without even wearing any clothes, because child don't feel shy or anything. So Krishna, in that child, as a child, he would just do his performance like a perfect child, a 3-year child. So very innocent in his broken words he speaks, and very captivating, very beautiful, very wonderful. Everybody's the whole day in Vrindavan, they were all meditating on Krishna's activities. They would discuss among them when they're milking the cows, and or they're doing pasturing the cows, or doing all chores. They are just always glorifying and talking about Krishna. That's what we see in the Damodar Leela. Mother Yashoda, while churning the butter, she's singing the glories of Krishna. So when they're so much concerned about Krishna like that, so he's very innocent. He would just accept anybody, anything telling. So he's, as a child, he did wonderful leelas. When they moved to Vrindavan, he started showing some self-awareness. So Mother Yashoda would bathe Krishna, because there are no like attached bathrooms, in Vrindavan at that time. Still, there are many in places. It's not. They have it outside, like an outhouse like that, bathroom. But Yashoda Mata would bathe Krishna in open air. So when he came to Vrindavan, like Krishna started little self-awareness, and he would say, Mata, quickly bathe me. I need to go. And then he would run into the house, and then he would start feeling shy because he's growing up. So at that time, his activities also, and he started showing up a little growing up child, and he becomes curious that he wants to go tending cows. So he convinced Nanda Maharaj, and he even went once, twice to tend the cows in the forest, and he was very inquisitive there. In the forest, he would ask, what is this bird? What is this insect? What is this plant? What is this flower? And why, river is flowing this direction here? Why this mountain is so big? Like that, so many questions he is asking as an inquisitive boy in the forest to Nanda Maharaj, and Nanda Maharaj patiently would answer his questions. How the boys, after like boys or girls, when the child reaches this age of Kaishora or Pauganda, between 5 and 10, how they're very inquisitive. So Krishna doing that pastime, though Krishna is aware of everything. So then Mother Yashoda became very anxious and said, why are you taking Krishna and Balram to the forest? They are so small, innocent children. So then somehow, Krishna and Balram, they have the desire, they convinced that they will tend the cows on one condition, that they will be always in the eyesight of Mother Yashoda, because they should be always very near to Gokul in the forest. In the eyesight means like you call and they can immediately hear like that. And then whenever they want, they can. Another condition is they should come back for lunch with the cows. They are very near, they are tending the cows, they will come back for lunch. And then, so with some conditions, they allowed to tend the cows, because the bulls and oxen, they were very huge. Sometimes this oxen, they become mad. They can knock out even a well-grown person. What to speak of children? So they were afraid. So they didn't want them to go with tending the cows when they were still boys. So this went on in Vrindavan until Krishna reached the age of Pauganda, means 5. So they moved to Vrindavan at the age of 3 or 4 months. Then they started a few months after that, maybe at the age of 4 years, he started tending the cows a little less than 4 years. And in between 1 year has gone because Brahmaji has stolen them, the cows and all. So Krishna didn't do any changes. When all the cowherd boys and the cows were stolen by Brahmaji for 1 year, that happened between the age when Krishna is 4 and 5. And when he turned out 5, when Brahmaji returned all his friends and cowherd boys and the cows, then Krishna immediately put forward to Mother Yashoda and Nanda Maharaj that they want to tend the cows now from calf, because he wanted to encourage the cowherd boys. It's mentioned in the same purport in this verse of 10:15:1. again share here. So this is mentioned here. How this is somehow it looks different here. Okay. See here, Lord Krishna wanted to encourage his cowherd boyfriends who had been swallowed by Aghasur and then stolen by Brahma. So because they went through so much for Krishna, because the Aghasur was stolen before and then Brahmaji was stolen, Aghasur swallowed them and Brahma is stolen. So therefore, Lord decided to bring them to palm forest of Talavan. We heard that Talavan, how he killed the demon Dhenukasur there. And then Krishna gave them to taste the tal fruits, which are very delicious. So then he wanted to give them another gift, that is to graduate them from tending calves to cows. So Krishna, any activity he does for the pleasure of his devotees. That's how wonderful is Krishna. He always looks at, how can I give pleasure to devotees, and devotees are always serving Krishna to give them the pleasure. So Krishna want to serve his cowherd friends because they are for him. They went through so much. So he wants to graduate them from calf to cows. So he has put a word. He starts putting the word of, I want to tend cows along with my friends. He understood very well, because now he's like a well grown up child. So if you ask his mother and father, they'll not allow Nanda Maharaj and Yashoda. So what did he went to his uncles, Upananda and all others, and started telling them and started giving the reasoning that, you know what, I'm grown up now. And then he started even flapping his arms. You see, my arms are my biceps have grown now and all like that. I'm growing up now faster, very fastly. I'm very capable now. And you see, Nanda Maharaj, he's getting old. As we know, Krishna has appeared to Nanda and Yashoda quite in advanced age. So he's growing. He's getting old now, and we have 900,000 cows. So I should take care of me, and Balram are there to take care of the cows. And then other cowherd boys can join us. Nanda Maharaj can still come if he wants. Sometimes he can take break also. He's tired of going every day, because there is no break, right? There is no Sunday holiday or like this. you have to take cows to the pastures every day, because cows remain healthy when they start walking, going into pastures and eating grass, and they are healthy and they want the cows to take care health. So they have to go every day. Morning they have to go as soon as dawn, and then the sun rises. They go and they come back whole day. So anybody knows how many hours cows eats? 22. So the cows eat majority of the day. Even if they eat, they keep biting, chewing. Chew the cud. So Adipurush Prabhu in Vrindavan, he would have seen and served cows so much. Cowherd boys sitting among us. So then, so that's a whole day thing it is. So now Krishna started giving this reasoning that, I should also go, I should take care now like that. And then their uncles were, kind of convinced, but they didn't want to get into this thing. So he understood that the uncles cannot do much. So he inspired the cows to boycott. So the cows understood that the Krishna wants to tend them, so they are eager. They want to be taken by Krishna, because so they can see Krishna every whole day. Right now, only their cows are getting to see Krishna. Now, when Krishna takes the cows, then cows also can see them whole day. So the mothers, all the cows, they felt that, there's a talk going on that Krishna wants to tend the cows, but the elders are not agreeing. So let's do one thing, we'll boycott. Cows stop going to forest. Though cowherd men they tried hard to take them to forest, cows didn't want to go, because they didn't want to go without Krishna. Not because Krishna wants to take them. It happened a couple of days. Then they all understood it's a crisis in Vrindavan. Again, they all met together and said that, hey, cows are not going. And then someone said, maybe Krishna can take them. Krishna wants to take them, maybe they may go with Krishna. And they said, okay, we don't have any other option, so let's try first. If they go with Krishna, then we will see. That is the reason. So then they announced next in the third day from today, we'll have this Ashtami, and the Ashtami day of this Kartik month, we'll celebrate. We'll make this. So in Vrindavan, cows are their occupation, and they're living. They are living for cows, to serve cows. Anything with cows, they do have the big festival. So we'll have this ceremony like we have in our devotees circles. We have this initiation, first initiation, second initiation, where devotees are dressed in new garments and all. It's a whole festive thing it is, and then all coming to seek blessings of Vaishnavas, of fire, and then the Guru, and we take our vows and commit to the process of Krishna consciousness. We have first, second, third initiation of sannyas. So like that. So in Vrindavan, you are initiated, you are graduated to on what you are. When you start tending cows, there's a big deal, it's a big festival. That's why in Vrindavan, this is still a big festival as Gopashtami. If you go to Vrindavan now, every temple or every Goshala, they celebrate this Gopashtami. They worship cows, and then they worship and they offer many, many nice eatable things to the cows. So there's a festival there to observe this Gopashtami. And so the same thing in Vrindavan, because they are following the Vrindavan, what happened 5,000 years ago, the time of Krishna. So on the day of Gopashtami, everything, preparations were prepared. The beautiful offerings were cooked and all. For cows, cows have some special likings. They like good and like jaggery and different offerings. They also have their, I think when the festivals are there, for cows also get to eat nice things, because yeah, they like the grass, but sometimes they like these different types of offerings. So they have prepared all these offerings for the cows, because now their master or the person who takes care of it is changing. So the new person, sometimes there's a festival. So that is they made a lot of offerings for not only for cows and all the cowherd boys. So early morning, very eager, Krishna woke up, and then he took his morning oblations and all, shower and all. And then Krishna wore brand new garments, all the cowherd boys wore garments, and then all they came in front of the cows. And then there were the Brahmins who started chanting Vedic mantras and performing some auspiciousness to invoke auspiciousness. And then Nanda Maharaj and all other cowherd men, they distributed some charity to the Brahmanas and the other assembled there. And then after this, all this paraphernalia, this puja, then the official graduation. So Nanda Maharaj gave Krishna a cowherding stick that is studded with jewels. He gave this in front of everyone, like this is the what, like it's like a honor to have that stick given. So earlier also he was given a stick when he was started tending the cows by Nanda Maharaj, a smaller one, but this time a big stick, and it's studded with all the jewels. It has so this then Krishna took that. He already has his flute and a bugle, and a rope was given earlier when he started tending the cows. And then he has given this jewel stick, and then with that, he, after sumptuously feeding different nice items to the cows, then Krishna let the cows, he opened the gate of the cow barn, and as soon as they opened, if you have seen in Gita Nagari or Vrindavan, if you go, Gita Nagari especially, as soon as they open the gate of cow barn, they just run to the pastures. They want to go out. Cows are very, very playful, and when they are going also, they are very playful and all like that. So anytime they open a gate, so every day also same. When cowherd men would come in the morning, after they pack their lunch and all, they come and open the gate of the barn, and then the cow starts running on their own, because there's daily affair for them. They know the way and all. They go to the forest on their own. They go in the front, and then in the back, cowherd men would go. That's how it is. Even today also, when the cowherd men they they take cows to pastures. The cows are in the front always because they lead. It's always that I am the servant of the cows. That's the mood. And then they lead. They want to go where they want to go. They go the pastures. So the cows would lead. So Krishna comes and he opens the gates. No cow is going out. Same thing it is. That's what the crisis was. Cows are not going out to pastures. Krishna also wonders why, what's happened now? Like they wanted this desire, I should come and tend them. Still, they're not going. Then Krishna understood that cows want to make sure that really Krishna is going to take them. They don't want to get tricked. That Krishna opens the gate and cows start going out, and then in the behind, Krishna is held back by Nanda and Yashoda, and then the cowherd men would follow them. They didn't want that to get tricked. So Krishna understood, and Krishna had first going ahead. And then seeing Krishna going towards forest, immediately all cows started running behind him, and they started running and being ahead of him and all like that. So very beautifully, this first day of Gopashtami, Krishna took to all the cows to the forest. So that is on Gopashtami. Also on this day, Radharani once is also celebrated in many temples in India or many temples. They dress Radharani as a cowherd boy on this day. I'll share some pictures here. It would be. I know that's why I'm sharing here. I know the mood here. We are also in Vrindavan, but New York City. See this here in Mayapur. This is where Radharani dressed like a cowherd boy with a stick.
He has a rope.
A rope, and there's a stick, and it's like a dhoti and like a boy, and then here our feet are visible here.
Oh, all you need is a stick and a rope.
See, the cowherd boy is telling all you need is a stick and a rope. Yeah, she has that. So like that, this is in Vrindavan, and I'll show that is in Mayapur. That picture is from Mayapur. I have another picture of Vrindavan. So here, Mayapur, and this is Vrindavan. See here also, she's holding a rope here. Here another rope. Radharani is holding a rope, and then dressed like a cowherd boy. So many temples they celebrate Gopashtami also like dress, because on this day also Radharani dressed like a cowherd boy. So there are 2-3 pastimes in this, because it comes in the folklore of Vrindavan. So one is when Radharani is married to Abhimanyu and she was staying at her in-laws place, Krishna and Radharani would meet every day, without the knowledge of their in-laws and without anybody's knowledge. So one day Krishna is in very much separation of Radharani. So there is so beautiful in Gopal Champ, in other books it's mentioned. So every day they would plan to meet Radha and Krishna. How they would plan? They would talk to each other, not so any day, anytime Krishna and Radha would meet, I would see, they would so Radharani would dress in such a way to give a signal to Krishna where and when to meet and how to meet. So when Radharani, she has dots on her gopi dots on her face. So when there are only like 1 or 2 dots, that means Radharani will come to meet Krishna with only 1 or 2 gopis. When there are like 10 dots on her face, that means there will be 10 gopis when she comes to meet Krishna. And then Radharani puts her earrings. There are these earrings with the ring, another ring into the rear. So that ring like that, like 2-3 rings. You see the earrings are like the rings into one. One ring signifies 1 muhurta, or like a 4-hour interval. So it is like she's wearing 3 rings. That means on the 3rd muhurta, Krishna and Radharani should meet. And then she's wearing a peacock on her face, or she's wearing a peacock peacock ornament. That means that let's meet on the third muhurta in the same forest where we were dancing with peacocks.
Huh.
So like that, with her dress, she would tell Krishna when it is safe and how to meet. So this time, Krishna and Radha, they didn't see each other, and Krishna didn't know how to, when to meet. And then he was in separation, and then the day is passing. Night's already, it's nice, going to become dusk now. So Krishna is very much in separation. He wants to meet Radharani. So at that time, Subala, Krishna's cowherd boyfriend, who looks exactly like Radharani, his face is, and exactly like Radharani, he says, Krishna, I will go and bring Radharani to be here. So Subala goes to Radharani's place, and then immediately there is Jatila and Kutla, they were there. Hey Subala, what are you doing here in this area? In this, you never come here generally. Oh, one of our calf has wandered away, and then I am just searching for it. I saw it going towards your house. It's somewhere inside, I believe. Then they said, okay, go, because you can go and check in the backyard. So Subala goes there, and immediately he goes inside the house and then goes to Radharani's room and says, Radharani, Krishna is in separation. He's waiting for you. He's telling, I can't live a moment without you. You have to go to meet him. And says, no, I can't go today. You see my mother-in-law, they are just right there. I just can't go today. He says, no, you do one thing. You dress like me. And then you go and I'll stay here in your place. And then he brings a calf also, and you take this calf and you hold this calf so that Radharani can cover her chest. So Radharani, dressed as Subala, comes out with a calf keeping on her chest. Like, there's another deity, anything in Hungary, they dress like that. Like this, you see. Here. They are Radharani, like cowherd boy.
Wow.
Cowherd boy holding
Yeah.
calf.
That's so funny.
So to cover her chest, she comes, as dressed as Subala, and then says, yeah, I found my calf. And then Jatla Gutla says, okay, go, see you later, like that. And then she goes and meets Krishna. The beautiful meeting, a lot of details are there. Adipurush Prabhu is raising his hand. We'll give some time for sharing devotee realizations.
So funny that you know all these details, you even know how Radharani signals Krishna. This is
That's it. That's shared by Indra Maharaj.
Radharani and Krishna know these, and Sundarnath knows. So
No, Indra Maharaj shared this from again Gopal Champu. I had a lecture in YouTube.
You must have been there. And it's interesting that
There's a pastime. We don't have time. Just a minute. Our Radha Murlidhar, Radharani is holding a lotus flower. There's even a pastime for why she holds lotus flower. We'll share some other time.
Please share.
If you have to delay your opening of altar for 10 minutes. Yes,
interesting that, in our culture, work is work. That's why they call it work. It's something that you don't really want to do. There's shoulder to the wheel, nose to the grindstone. It's harsh. It's like an austerity. But for the cowherd boys, with lots of love and with enthusiasm, they wanted to do more service. And in an agrarian culture, it's like that. Even the Amish, the Pennsylvania Dutch people, you know how they punish their children? Now you cannot do your chores. They punish them by forbidding them to do. You cannot milk the cows today. Oh, I want to. So that doing service is normal. That's our nature, and we want to do more service. The motivation is love. It's a gesture of affection to please Krishna, and so we don't shy away from something difficult. Rather, we see that as something precious, that it's a gesture of showing love for Krishna. So it looks like, look at the rich people. We want to cut our taxes. We don't want them to take so many taxes from us. We're paying so many. But if a person has a different attitude, then they think, oh yeah, I want to give as much as I can for the benefit of society. They give more taxes, they feel good about that. So we can see how the twisted materialistic mentality makes something that is natural and a gesture of love into something toxic and unpalatable, right? So this material world is different, and
Yeah,
it's a different dynamic. Right.
maybe next time when I speak, we'll share about Radharani holding, why she holds the lotus flower. You see Radha Muralidhar?
Yeah.
She's standing and holding a lotus flower. That too, it's pointed down and then she's holding a lotus flower. It's a beautiful passion.
Prabhu, there's no reason why, if you can, please stay after Darshan, and we have what we call a afterglow, and we would all love to hear more and more and more. So can you do that?
We will save it for next time. We'll save
There
it.
is no next
When
time,
I come next
Prabhu.
time, definitely I'll speak.
Don't let him out of the room. Don't let him out of the room. Lock the doors.
We like to hear from other devotees, other realizations.
There's only 1 minute.
I want to be one of baby Krishnas. Wow.
Damodar Priya wants to be one of baby Krishna's cows. Damodar Priya, you have the attitude already. You have the mentality already. Given is nature. Yeah, devotee is like a cow. We're always given. Given class like Sundarnath Prabhu. Given encouragement like Bhima Prabhu.
I'll clean up after the cows. That's my
Cleaning up.
my dharma.
Let's all be cows for Krishna because we want to be taken care of by him in his cute baby form.
That's right. Sundarnath Prabhu, wonderful class. Thank you very much. How far are we from seeing Krishna and Radharani, most importantly, dressed up as a cowherd boy?
How much time? He's not saying.
And Sundarnath Prabhu, your background is there's like a mirror behind you. So if you show us darshan, we won't see Krishna. We'll see your wonderful background.
There's Gaurachandra installation. Gaurachandra is lying down there. He's on the day before.
Oh, Gaurachandra's installation. Oh, wow. Check it out.
So
beautiful. I had no idea.
He took a nap before he went on the altar.
How long was the nap?
Whole night he slept here. Right here where I'm sitting here next to the altar.
Okay.
Yeah, this beautiful, his bedroom was designed. Made. And then
That's nice. That's very esoteric.
Because Krishna deities, they will stand then after they are installed, they always been standing position. Of course, pujaris they'll make them sleep, but the deity they make them sleep. The archa form, the smaller deities are asking them in the mind. So that's why the day before installation of any deity, they make them sleep because that is the only day they can actually. Of course, they are actually sleeping every day, like how we do. But that's the day. One day before installation, they lie on a beautiful bed with all different offerings around. And a nice bed is made and ask Krishna to sleep. Krishna. So we did Gaurachandra installation a few years back. So at that time, this photo is.
Great, thank you. Okay, we can take some reflections, dear devotees. What is the point that are you taking home with you? I was going to ask Bhakti Devi what point she's taken to her corporate world, but she's gone. My takeaway is that we should cultivate the mentality of giving. How can I give more? When Dayal Gauranga got injured, his first reflection was, I'm in this situation, I'm a one-winged bird, but I'm thinking of how I can increase my service, how I can do more service. And that really stuck with me, how he said that. Okay, we're still seeing Gaurachandra taking a nap. Can see the deities.
I need to.
We see Venisha. Hare Krishna, Venisha. Good to see you.
I don't know how to take it again.
You need to go to the three dots and then back on the right and then go to background. Oh yeah, there you are. Okay, cool. Yeah, we can see the background. Great. Okay, Gopashtami ki jai. That is so cool. Krishna Chaitanya. Jai. Shri Radha Muralidhar Shigar Chandra ki jai. Gopashtami ki jai. Damodar Priya in the form of a cow ki jai. Venisha Bhima Prabhu Ishwar Sundari Sharmila Adi in the elevator. Yogeshwari Suzanne Dana Kali Das Arjuna Prabhu Hemangi Preeti Chaturvedi. Happy Gopashtami. We love you. Have a wonderful day. Hare Krishna.